Hey, team. Okay, so I know that it is the end of the year. It's getting into holiday season. It's getting cold. People are getting off work and they would much rather cuddle on their couch, watch Netflix, be lazy. But I want our team to be those people that put in the extra effort, that get up and do the work when they don't even feel like it. I want to be the team that's relentless and shows up every single day. So I know it's the first day of November and it's almost the end of 2017. And I know it's quarter four where things are kind of hard. People are settling into the holidays. They're getting busy. They don't really want to hit any health and fitness goals. But this is the time to really grind it out, guys, because whenever January, February comes along, the work that you put in this month and in December is going to have a huge effect on your success in 2018. So in November, I was really struggling. I was not making a lot of money. I had to get an extra job to even support my business and going through a little depression. And I would still come home at night whenever I did not feel like doing my work. I would come home after working my job all day. I would be tired, I'd be exhausted, and I would still do my work. Instead of cuddling up and watching Netflixes, I would get on every single team call. I was doing my work when I didn't feel like it. I was working out when I didn't feel like it, and I hated my job. This was last November, guys. I had to get an extra job because I wasn't making enough money. My fiance wasn't working at the time, and my business wasn't showing enough money for me to provide. But I knew that if I had kept working, even though it was fourth quarter, even though people weren't coming to me to sign up to get rockin' abs or whatever because summer was over, I still pushed through because I knew what would happen a few months down the road. And when January and February hit, I made my first $1,000 paycheck in a week. And that is when I knew I was on to something. I was sitting on a gold mine, and that whenever I show up for my work, it was just going to continue to grow. And guess what? It continues to grow. There's some weeks where I don't do as good, but I have a set income every week where I don't ever make below a certain amount of income because I have built my business up to help the people that are with me be successful. I help my team be successful, and that helps, build that consistent income. So I want to talk about creating longevity. This is all about longevity. So I'm going to go over some things. Some of it you may already know, basic, but you know what? You never know what you can take from this team call. I literally would get on a team call every single night whenever I was a new coach, and I would take away something every single time. Even if I thought I knew what I was doing, you can always learn. There's always room to grow. So let me share my screen. Give me a second, guys, because I still suck at technology. Okay, so we're going to share this. All right, yay, we're sharing. Okay, yay. Okay. Okay, so if you cannot see this, guys, please comment in the team page on the post and let me know. In fact, actually go ahead and let me know that you can see it. If you're on this call and you can see it, comment on the team page, please, just in case. So how to create longevity. The true entrepreneur is a doer, not a dreamer. And I absolutely love that quote, guys. I came across it today and really resonated with me because I used to be that person who was like, I had all these dreams and visions, but I wasn't taking action. If you didn't see my post from earlier today, you need to go look at it because it's basically what I'm talking about here. Hold on. Let me see. Courtney, can you hear me? I know you're on. And just comment on there. Okay, so what is your vision? What do you want for your team, guys? And you know what? I want you to really write this down. What do you want for your life? What the heck? Sorry, guys. There's something is that a bug? Oh, is it? Okay. So what is your vision, guys? You know how like when we're really, really little and we kind of have these dreams And then we get older and like people are telling you have to get a real job, you can't do this, and those dreams are kind of like destroyed. That is the kind of the same thing with this business. We start out having a vision, and we were so motivated at the beginning to get this vision, and then all of a sudden we come across these hardships. But the thing is, with anything in life, you have to go through hardships. There's going to be hardships with anything. With this business, there's going to be a hardship. There's always going to be a hardship. But as long as you stay consistent, guys, your coaches will continue to be inspired. And I totally get that it's that time of the month where people start like backing off. But as long as you're staying consistent and you have this vision, your coaches will come around. They'll come around and be like, okay, I'm ready to start working this business. Trust me, I've had it happen. I've seen girls come back to me and they're ready to go. So first of all, you need to know, what is your vision? What do you want for your team? Who do you want to help? You need to get specific and write it down. Once you figure out what your vision is, you need to start speaking about it in your posts. Start letting people know where you're going with your vision. You need to start including it in your trainings. Your trainings need to resemble your vision. Your actions, are you doing every single day? Do you envision living this life of where, you have this freedom, but are you working hard to get to there? These things need to work together. So what are you going to do when your vision gets blurry? So this is a longevity business, guys. The only thing that's going to get you to your vision is consistency. So you know how there's like a whole bunch of other network marketing companies out there, and some of them, it's like, you make candles, you sell candles, there's makeup, there's all types of different companies out there. But to me, guys, this is more of a longevity business compared to those, because those companies, they're based off commission. It's really hard to kind of create a lifelong career out of those businesses. So we're really lucky to be in a business where you can create longevity. You don't have to worry about just selling commission. You can build your business to where you have consistent income every single week. All right, so everyone starts at the same place, guys. This picture is from Punta Cana when I went there, and I got to bring my best friend with me as my +1. And oh my gosh, guys, it was so much fun. I got to meet so many people that had all these different stories. And you guys all know Bonnie's story. I didn't include hers on here, but Bonnie was working 3 jobs when she started. She was depressed. She felt lost. And they were in tons of debt. And look at her now. She is freaking, she is number 2 in the company. She has legit changed her life. Megan, she was a corporate worker. She had long commutes every day. She rode in a train for about an hour to work and an hour back. So that was 2 hours of just riding in a train. She struggled with her fitness, and she lived for the weekends. Kirsten, she was an anxiety-ridden grad student. She was athletic, but she was very unhealthy. She never ate healthy, never knew how to eat healthy. And she worked 2 jobs and was in tons of student debt that she now gets to pay on with this business. And then me, you guys mostly know my story. We were broke. We were living off food stamps. I was very depressed. It was hard for me to get out of bed sometimes. I felt like a horrible mom. I was unhealthy. I had an eating disorder that I still have to struggle with today, but it's much better than what it has ever been because of this business. But the thing is, we all start at the same place, guys. We all have these struggles. They may not be the exact same, but no one struggle is worse than the other. It does not give you an excuse to say that you can't do this, because we all have struggles. Some struggles we don't even know about other people. Some things are deep down that people hold back, that we don't even know. So everyone starts the same place. We don't know how to run a business. We don't know what we're doing. We're in debt, or we're broke, or we're tired, we're exhausted. We all start at the exact same place, but we all have the choice to show up to our business, to be consistent and work through the hardships. And this is what these women have done. They showed up to their business. They earned this trip. The trip didn't just get handed to them. They earned it. I don't know if you've heard of the duck analogy, but when you look at a duck that's swimming in like a lake, it looks so smooth, right? But we don't see their feet moving rapidly, working hard underneath the water. You know, it may look so smooth on top, but you don't know what people are doing behind the scenes to get to where they are. And every single one of these women in this picture have worked super hard to get where they are, and they deserve it. The girl on the far left side, that's my best friend, so we're not going to worry about that. She's not a beach body coach. So your social media is your storefront, guys. Does it align with your vision of who you want to attract? So a little short story. When I first started as a coach, guys, I was basically trying to be my coach, Bonnie, too much. And I don't think I had the same vision as her. I was already a mom. My vision was more so to be able to have this relief of never feeling depression and anxiety again, to feel free from my negative emotions and to feel free financially, because we had struggled so hard, and I wanted to be able to give my son the life that he deserved. That was my vision. I envisioned ourselves on the beach in a beautiful home, living our life happy and stress-free. And so that's way different compared to Bonnie's vision. Maybe similar, but different. So I was speaking as if I was Bonnie, and I wasn't aligning my vision with who I wanted to attract. And I attracted some badass coaches. Some of you girls are absolutely amazing, and I'm so thankful for all of you. But I've also attracted some women that just didn't really click with me, and they, you know, either they're not here anymore, or they're, you know, they're struggling or still trying to find their vision as well. Do you talk about working hard? Are you attracting people who don't really want to work? And is it because you're not posting enough about how you actually have to work this business? Or are you making it seem like it's easy? You have to start sharing more about this business and what it takes to get there, but also the benefits of what happens when you do those things. You know, do you talk about your struggles? Are you talking about how you were actually never motivated to work out, but maybe your Energize helps you, or your support group helps you? There are a whole bunch of things that you guys can talk about. But anytime you are posting something about coaching or your challenge groups, it needs to align with your vision, because it's going to attract the people into your business that you want to attract. Let me. All right. So what does a new coach post about? So first and foremost, a new coach should always come out about what they're doing. A new coach needs to be excited, like posting a picture of them super excited about this opportunity. People need to know what you're doing. That's the first and foremost what a new coach posts about. Being honest and being authentic, and struggles and encouragement. So I'll go through each of these. So the first picture, the first one to the left, is Jordan. She's one of the newer ones, and she actually kind of exclusively runs her business through a like page already, which is pretty cool. And this first, she's talking about how, I think she just ran a half marathon, and she's talking about how, you know, she was like, I can do all hard things. And how the hardest part is starting, but if you guys can come together and do it together. And I like how she kind of tied in her story to talk about it, and she was honest and authentic about it. And this is her after the run, talking about her experience, sharing it with others, and adding value to them. Your struggles. You know, when you sign up as a new coach, I think it's huge to talk about your struggles, because when you sign up and people see that you're doing it, you want them to know that you're human still and that you're not perfect. And by doing this, it kind of makes them think, oh, maybe I can do that too. So if you're a new coach, a big thing is really posting about, I struggle with working out today, but this new group of support that I have has literally been pushing me like crazy. And then encouragement, just like Jordan's post, you know, encourage people, just start and push through. You can do hard things. You can set a goal for yourself and you can achieve it. And then as for Jody, I loved this one. You know, it's just showing that her and her husband did their workout, how she still had her makeup on even after a long day of work, got it done, and then she's getting ready to relax because she got her workout all the way out of the way and done. That was honest, authentic. It's showing her lifestyle, and, you know, it got out there that she worked out, made time for herself, and oh my gosh, just absolutely crushed it. All right, so you've been a coach for a few months now. Now what? Building currency, guys. So all these different things, unique things about you, life casting, sharing motivation, tips, curiosity. All these things are huge when you've been a coach for a few months. Unique things about you. I took Candace's photo. And if you guys don't know Candace, she's a hairdresser as well. She does hair. And she posted this. This was a really cute post. She had I can't remember. I think she said she had 20 people waiting for her. No, she had a 2-hour wait of people waiting for her to do their hair. And she threw in there that, she had this group about to happen. She threw out there that she was always there to help. And I just liked how she kind of threw out there that that's her life. And unique things about her. She has people that love what she does and have been waiting for her to be there to cut her hair. And it was a cute picture as well. Life casting, just sharing her life. And Kylie, if you guys don't follow Kylie, she does a wonderful job of broadcasting her life. She's very good about talking about her workouts, really good about Shakeology posts, and just sharing her life in general. If you go to her page, it's not about Beachbody. I don't think you even see that word at all. She's sharing about her husband back from deployment. She's talking about, what she believes in with the naturality and the plant-based lifestyle she lives. All types of stuff. Talks about how her son likes to drink her Shaco and gives him some of that. She even shared about how she got off track with her workouts, which is showing that she's human, while her husband came back from deployment, and really just showing people the real raw version of herself. And she is really good at including tips as well. And sharing motivation, I included Cassie's picture because she talks about how she went down in jean sizes. And this is a picture of her super excited in the dressing room, trying on a pair of jeans that didn't fit her before, and now they're fitting because of coaching. And that type of excitement, people love it. People want in on it. And that is something absolutely amazing to share, are non-scale victories that you can fit in a pair of jeans, that you can go up the stairs without having to catch your breath, anything like that. There are people that you want on your team that are going to be able to relate to you. So I hope you guys can't hear my son in the background. And also sharing tips. How do you get yourself to work out? What are some workout tips that you do to stay motivated long-term? How do you meal prep? A whole bunch of different things you can share. And then curiosity is another one, guys. I think we get too caught up in this Beachbody mindset that we think we have to talk about Beachbody all the time. But the big part about this is creating curiosity, guys. When I create posts that talk about support groups, and I don't say challenge group or Beachbody, or I say this business instead of coaching, or I talk about this chocolate shake that's full of salads or whatever, that's creating curiosity. You don't ever want to straight up say, Team Beachbody, I'm a Team Beachbody coach, or challenge group, or, or even when they bring out new programs. For example, Shift Shop. I barely even talked about what the program was called. I just talked about the group name, Shift Your Life, and we were doing a group that was high intensity and working on getting results together. You don't ever want to put the name straight out there. You want to create curiosity so people reach out to you and okay, what are you doing? What is this business you always talk about? What is this fitness group you're doing? This gets people to reach out to you. Okay, combating objections in public, helping people see the value. I like this one from Jessica. She talked about how she had went and got a new phone or an Android, and the bill ended up being more than what she was told. And talks about how, this is kind of a, not really injection in a way, it is how people are skeptical, feel like people are, just wanting to get a sale or something. So she objected this to where she really just wants to help people. She's going to tell you straight up how it is, and it's going to be that way instead of saying it's going to be one way and not really be another. And then Anne, I love this picture of her dog, by the way. She says, instead of saying, I don't have the time, try saying, I'm not making this a priority. Everything is a choice. This is a great one. It may not be a straight in your face combating the objection, but it's simple and out there. It really gets people to sit there and think, all right, do I not have time? So when you're talking to people about time, they can think back to the post and think, okay, maybe I can do this. Maybe I need to put myself as a priority. The human mind is a crazy thing. When it sees something over and over again, it starts reappearing in your mind. So those are just some examples. I literally was trying to go through like all these different pages to find some good objections, but I ran out of time before this. But basically, guys, you have to be constantly combating objections publicly. It's going to make your invites privately so much easier, especially with the time one. I know a lot of people say they don't have time or they're busy, and you can talk about how busy your lifestyle is, but you still got your workout in. You can talk about how you didn't have any money because let's be real, who has tons of extra money at this point in age? You can talk about how you didn't have any money, but maybe you stopped going and spending money on coffees, or you saved $10 a week to be able to start this. You have to start combating the objections that you get privately to make it easier for you. And then a picture says 1,000 words. I just went through and added these really quick, guys. You don't have to make super long posts all the time. I know sometimes we can get out of hand. I do. And you want to fit everything into one post, but then the post can get kind of lengthy. So what I really have been trying to focus on is making sure the pictures speak more than just the post. You want the picture to be scroll stopping, first of all, but you want the picture to speak more than the words itself. The first one, that's me sitting outside with a computer. Obviously, people should know by now that I'm running a business. I'm doing my work. That shows I have the freedom to take my work outside. I can work out in a sports bra and whatever I want to work out in. The picture speaking words right there. Middle one, you can obviously tell I'm in a home. It's a fitness photo, so it's obviously showing that I'm working out from home, getting fit. And then the last one is, this one was more, I had a very short post with this one. It was just about freedom, and simple put, it's outside, sun shining in. I have my personal development book. It shows that I have that freedom to just be there right in the moment. Okay, so I've been talking about posts and consistently doing these, guys, but along with your posting, you guys need to be completing a daily checklist. And I just wanted to pop this in here real quick. I don't want to talk about it that long because I feel like I say this over and over again. You guys need to be using a daily checklist or a notepad or something and checking things off. I'm a checker offer. Literally everything I do, I check off. Like reading a book, I check off. I make sure sense of accomplishment. Did you complete your workout? Did you drink Shakeology? Are you doing these things every single day, guys? If you're not going to move forward. You're not. Like I said at the beginning of this video, you have to be putting in this work every single day, even if you're not seeing $1,000 paychecks each week yet. But what you're doing right now is going to pay off huge come January 2018, February 2018, March 2018. You have to be doing a daily checklist every single day, guys. I cannot stress it enough. Slow and steady wins the race. So success loves speeds. However, it is more valuable to have 10 small, consistent actions every single day than 1 or 2 huge bangs that burn out. I can't even stress how true this is. When I was starting out as a coach, I would try to get as much done in 1 or 2 days, or I would do 2 or 3 things at a time and do a whole bunch of them and literally burn myself out. Like I would invite 50 people at a time, and I would invite for like 5 to 6 days after. Because I got so burnt out from it. So take it day by day and just invite 5 to 10 people a day. Make it simple. Don't do it to where every Friday you have to invite 100 people. Spread things out each day. Do 10 small, consistent things every single day. Make your vision, make small goals to go along with it, and agree to always show up. So Wednesday night gut check. Have you set your Success Club goals? It's November 1st, guys. It's a new month, new mindset. If you didn't hit your goals last month, dude, fuck them. Like, they're gone. I'm sorry for my language, but the month is over. This is a time to set new goals, have a new freaking mindset, and to really freaking crush some goals. So have you set your Success Club goals? The double time challenge pack is 3 points. So 2 of those sold, you've hit Success Club, but don't settle for just helping 2 people, okay? Have you done your daily vitals yet? Have you? Did you work out? Did you drink Shakeology? Did you do your personal development? Did you invite? Did you post? Did you check into your support groups? Have you followed up with people? This is huge, guys. You invite to get a no, you follow up to get a yes. This was a mistake I did as a new coach. And I would invite, get people in sneak peeks, and then be like wondering why no one was signing up. It was because I wasn't following up with them. When I started to make sneak peeks and add people into them when I invited them, I always would follow up with them a few days after I add them in there and see what they thought, ask if they have any questions. If they don't respond, I followed up with them a month later. They didn't respond again, followed up the next month. And then after that point, I would kind of give a month's break if they hadn't responded for 2 months and then follow up with them down the road. I never mark someone off of a list. I just kind of rearrange when I follow up with them. But, you know, you have to be consistently following up. I'm following up every single day with people because I've invited someone every single day. So you should have follow-ups every single day. Have you checked your back office? This may not seem like a big deal, guys, but as you're growing your team, every single day you need to check your back office. You need to see if one of your coaches is about to go inactive. You need to see if your Shakeology went through or whatever you have going through. You need to make sure your points are all right. A whole bunch of different things to look at. See if you got any new Success Club leads or customer leads. A whole bunch of things you need to check in your back office is just as important with doing your daily vitals. So let me X out and let me stop. So yeah, guys, tonight was literally super, super simple. I know it's things you guys probably already know, but it's something that just needs to be spoken on about the longevity of this business. And to create longevity is just consistently doing the daily vitals every single day. I cannot stress this enough. I keep telling you guys, I went through the roughest point in my business a year ago. From this month, I will always remember November 2016 because that was the first month of my business. I did not hit Success Club. 10 months of coaching, I didn't hit Success Club. I cried. And I came back in December on fire. I had something lit in me because I was determined to not let that happen again. I lost my Success Club All-Star because I didn't hit Success Club. So I had to restart all over again. And this past month, October, was a horrible month for me with my depression. And I was even struggling with my eating disorder. So was it 2 nights ago? I wasn't at Success Club yet. I was at SC4 and I hadn't not been at that for a long time. I was really upset. But you know what? I hit Success Club 6 the last day of October, guys. Hit it the last day. I was not going to let it happen again. And now I have a fire lit. And I'm already at Success Club 2 on day 1 of November. So don't let the past month goal or mindset pull you back this month. Use it to drive you and fuel you. Use it to do more. And if what you're doing or have been doing for the past week or month and you're not hitting goals, something needs to change, guys. When I was in the middle of my business and it was the point where I was at my cold market. I was no longer in my warm market anymore. This is when you kind of have to look at your business and see how you're doing. And if you're not hitting your goals, you need to change something because you're no longer at your friends and family who want to support you. This is for people that want to be helped so that you don't know. So you have to figure out how to reach more people, how to get them to trust you and join you. So if you're doing something that's not working to gain trust or to, hit your goals, then you need to figure out what to do differently. Is it maybe you need to post differently? Maybe your invites need to be switched up. Do you need a new tracking system? Or, do you need to follow up with more people? Do you need to start a business like page? Do you need to switch to Instagram? Is you're following more on Instagram than Facebook? You need to do your research. I sat down last weekend for 30 minutes and figured out that most of my audience is on Instagram. I figured out what my target niche, I still hate that word. I don't know how you say it. What they're looking for. I figured out what they want and I'm starting to post more about it. I'm starting to use Instagram stories more. I'm starting to do things that's good for my business and that will work for me and going from there. So something's not working for you guys, do some research and figure out what you need to do to make it better. But that is it. Thank you for those that got on here tonight. I love you guys. I wanted to make this short and sweet. This business is meant to create longevity. So if you stay consistent and you show up every single day and do these daily vitals, post, combat objections, share your lifestyle, you're going to make it in this business. But you have to be patient and you have to be willing to show up every single day. So have a great night, guys, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.